To quote Mrs. Beng Atienza, the co-founder and executive director of Home for the Angels, every child has an absolute value and no child is a mistake. According to Inquirer.net, February 2022, the Philippine population is approximately 110 million, and out of these 110 million, there are 2 million orphan children. These 2 million orphan children are scattered in different charitable foundations, and one of these foundations is Home for the Angels, Crisis Home for Abandoned Babies Foundation, which was established in 1995. Out of the 2 million orphan children in the Philippines, only 139 children have been adopted by Filipino families during the years 2014 to 2018, while 1,350 children have been adopted by American families during 2009 to 2015. In total, only 0.07% of the orphan children during these years have been adopted. This institution serves as a haven for abandoned babies, which, according to our recent interviews with the founders, are literally foundlings. This home for abandoned baby spends 3 million pesos annually for the following needs. First, we have the speech therapy. Second, we have the monthly vaccines and boosters. Third, we have the psychological assessment test when the child reaches the age of 5. Fourth, we have the allowances of volunteers. And fifth, we have the expenses used on utilities. At this point in time, the foundation struggles to meet the set annual expenses. And this is where you can help. This has been a very productive day, and my experience in here has sparked my desire for an advocacy intended for abandoned babies through the following. Mr. and Mrs. Atienza were spiritually enlightened by acts of generosity. For the time that they were able to save 820 babies, all of them lived and were able to find loving adoptive families. Sir Lito Atienza was guided spiritually and supported as well by Brother Mike Velarde to be able to sustain this advocacy. Ms. Evelyn Martinez has been in the foundation for 25 years. At first, she was looking for a job and was hesitant to accept volunteer work because she was also thinking of her family. But because she felt pity for these abandoned babies, she accepted the offer to becoming a volunteer. Seeing these children melted my heart because of how sweet they were, despite only seeing me for the first time. I also felt pity because of how much they longed for warm hugs and being carried around. It reminded me of my childhood whenever I missed my parents, even though I had parents around. But imagine how much more longing these children feel without knowing who their parents are. This serves as a reminder to myself to always be grateful for the things that I have in my life, and in a sense, share our blessings, love, and kindness. If you want help in this advocacy, you may find their social pages in Facebook and Instagram, Home for the Angels PH.